Becky's on her way out, see if she can get them to come back in. We got, well, however many we shove in a trailer. She's still got the choke on. She's leaving a smoke screen. Yeah, I was hoping they weren't all in earlier. I got to doing some other things. Went to feed them grain, and the only thing left in here was one calf was in the middle of that barn. Everybody else was out. Plan for this was to clean it out when the feeders were empty this time around, but that ain't gonna happen today because Becky and I are the only ones here, and I got to take a load to the auction. So I guess I get full of more manure. That's the one calf right there. He's the one that was staying up here. I'm going to put a couple bales in here anyway. See if that'll help entice them back up, because they want some dry feed. I'd rather put 3 bales in, but I think I'll go with 2. And we were talking about 3 cows going, 3 geriatrics. And heifer that smashed my foot yesterday. She's just a little thing. God, she's got a lot of muscle to her though. Her mama ain't milking, so we decided last night, okay, there's 4. Mom just went through the list and found a couple others that had really light calves on them that should have been a bit heavier. So she says, I got 7. Okay. 7 plus that guy in the middle of the screen. That'll make a trailer load. So that's what we're gonna do today. I can't get up that side, it's against the bale. I mean, I need to go this way. So I'm gonna grab a couple bales and go throw them in, and hopefully that'll help get everybody headed up here. Then the fun can begin. Trying to separate. Oh, and I found something this morning I didn't like. The hydrant at the corner of the machine shed. I had that turned off and drained 2 nights ago. Somebody turned it on and used the water out of there. It's getting interrupted. Yeah, Becky's sitting up there. She's got a piece of barbed wire wrapped around the wheel. So, steal Mom's bike and hopefully not get it all full of manure. Race him. I won. At least it's dried up down here with the east wind and the cold temps. So, hey, more fun. I don't remember what else I was going to say other than, obviously, I got a frozen hydrant to deal with. Hopefully it thaws. The valves are froze, so I can't turn anything on, can't turn the hydrant off. Just hope that it thaws out, and then I can shut it off, get it drained again. In the meantime, I gotta get up here and cut some wire off a bike. This fence along the hay field, it's, I don't know, 50 years old, I suppose. At least 40. And it's pretty well shot. The posts are all good. Well, except for the wood ones. They're pretty well shot. But, hey, imagine she probably turned right here and got too close to right there. That's where there's some wire laying. Oh well, I'll bring you back. He's still out there dealing with a bunch of calves and a few cows. But just the simple fact of putting hay in over here brought in most of the cows. I don't know if any calves came in, but there can't be more than 6 or 8 cows left out there, I don't think. Now I'm going to see if we can bring the rest of them in. Dump some grain in here. Need them over in this barn anyway. So, yeah. It's a Monday. Oh, did I mention it's a Monday? It really is. It's a Pumping Monday. And Becky got the rest of them. I'm hoping the old girl there in the middle that's limping stepped on a rock or something. That's Snickers. She's one of the ones going today. So she better not be limping. Yeah, it looked like she walked out of it. She's usually one of the first ones up to eat, but you know, it is what it is. Got him in. Shot at him. He is a good looking bull. We left him a bull, and yeah, one with the patches on him standing right behind him looking at me. Left them both bulls. Then when we semen tested last spring, he tested great. The other one there, who happens to be Snickers' calf, he didn't test. You know, I mean, that can all change in 10, 15, 20, 30 days, but he didn't test, and his balls weren't quite as big as they should have been. I mean, they were in the normal range, but the low side of it. And Becky said the Japanese quarter horse died on her right here. She couldn't get it started again, so she walked everybody up. And Red came out here and helped her. That was a good thing. So anyway, good looking bull. Nobody wanted him. It is what it is. Goes to the auction today. Auction's actually tomorrow. We're taking down today. It pays to pay the yardage rather than fight it the next morning to get in there. But anyway, and on Snickers, oh, let's see, she's a 02 model? No. 07 model. And we have kept 5 calves as bulls out of her, including that one right there, who became a steer. And there's one buried below the feed barn who we ran everybody through, and we had a big pile of manure out in the barn, temporary pile out in the lot, fenced around it, and something happened. Or no, I guess we didn't have that. We had panels down below. And apparently he stuck his head through the panel, and when everybody else came running out, he got hit and broke his neck. And he was probably one of the best calves she ever had. But we did keep one for herd sire once. And I gotta see if I can get this thing running. I should have done a cold start. Phew! Hadn't been that long since she was run, but it got that cold last night, so. But she fired. Now to get it hooked up. Ron backed this thing in here the other day, but he didn't exactly back it up centered very well, so I gotta pull up, move over when we get the air up. And we got one cow we didn't find, but we've got a bunch of ear tags that you can't read. That has been a pain in my ass for a long time. And one cow that we didn't mean to have in, but Mom wrote down the wrong number. I realized that when I couldn't find the one I was looking for that I knew was supposed to go today. But she said that's fine, it can go. So, and we're gonna leave the bull here for now. All that talk about taking a bull down, and he's gonna stay, so, oh well. And it took forever. It is now 1:15 in the afternoon, and we got started on stuff at 8 o'clock this morning. Between trying to get them in and Becky wrapping some wire around the bike, and then separating when you can't read ear tag numbers. And the calves that just got ran, we always trim the hair on their ears so you can read the tags. Well, no, that didn't get done yesterday. Mom goes, well, there's no scissors out here. The pair that belonged out there broke. There's 2 pair in the refrigerator right inside the barn. Did she get them? No. Was I in the spot to go get them? No, she was. So we fought that. And I hope we got the right calves separated out, because they'll stay in the barn. They don't need to go out in the pasture looking for their mama and trying to climb through fences looking for her. They'll be in the barn. Pretty sure we're not supposed to have cameras up in here, so I ain't gonna do it up in here, but this is the lineup. We are literally a trailer length off the highway. And this is, hell, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But hey, we just stopped, now we get to pull up. That way the next guy's got room. I've been in here when it's been 2 side by side from the second speed bump up here out. I'm kind of guessing maybe they might have had, yeah, they had poultry and sheep and goat auction this morning, or today. That tends to throw everything off. We'll get up here eventually and get unloaded. 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh wait, it's 5 o'clock here. And we were down there in that lineup for almost an hour before we were clear out of there. And some jerk with a 1 ton and a, he must have had a 28 foot, I don't know, it's double or triple deck sheep trailer. You go around the buildings, you come back out through the main part of the place. He's parked right where their gate is that blocks the back from the front. Let's be a jerk and park right where the gate is so that no one can really get out. Idiot that came around behind me in a little Dodge pickup. Obviously they had 1 or 2 goats in the back of their pickup. They didn't have really room to get around me, but they did anyway. And that's fine. Neither one of us really had room to get around the idiot with literally packed full sheep trailer. I mean, those sheep were in there so hard there was heads sticking out because they couldn't keep their whole bodies in. Oh. And these two, I'm not going to use a scoop. I give them about that much. That's what they need. And then she thinks, well, where's mine? That is yours. You can share it. So anyway, we just got home. Trip back's always quicker. And I better give them some water because they're still in here till at least tomorrow morning. Then they'll move over. But I'm going to come back and do that because I got some babies over here that one of them needs to go back out with his mommy since we couldn't find her. We've got a lot of ear tags you can't read. So one of them in here goes back out. The others will stay in here. I just got to figure out which one goes out. Then I give them some grain and some hay, which if I'd known we were going to be so long down there and back, I could have given them some hay earlier at least. But you know, I know it's not that one. I don't know which one it is. I got to figure it out and let them out. So that's probably the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe. And that like button, it's free to hit that. Farming, fixing, and fabrication. Andy did a video yesterday. Kind of made it sound like he was going to quit YouTube. Well, he's a pretty good guy. He's got a really great channel. I don't watch him as much as I used to, but I still watch him pretty regular. He's in New York. Pretty good sized dairy farm. And he's getting kind of fed up because YouTube and their analytics crud. He said he had a video that had like 5,000 or 6,000 watches and only like 200 or 300 likes and 10 or 15 comments. It's like, oh, hey people, hit that like on your way by if you're going to stop and look at it, especially if you're going to watch more than the first 10 seconds of it and move on to something else. It doesn't hurt anybody. You know, not like we're making big bucks doing this. I mean, he's making enough to probably pay part of his electric bill. I'm not even paying my phone bill yet. So I kind of figure, really, I might have enough to pay for a camera that I don't use. So anyway, I just thought I'd touch on that really quick. So, hey, cram the likes if you're going to do it. And from what I understand, even if you don't like it, if you hit the thumbs down, it still counts to YouTube the same. So, you know, people get a little bit out of shape if they get a thumbs down, but as far as YouTube's concerned for their analytics, it's just not getting him out there to be watched like he was. Now, part of that might be something to do with the big spot out in his cornfield. When he planted it, he put Trump 2020 out there. That's another thing, the political crap. You know, whatever happened to Republicans and Democrats sitting down at the same table to eat dinner and getting along with each other? You know, now it's way, way, way far off lefters than just your average conservative, and the way far out, whacked out ones are burning towns and destroying stuff. It's stupid. I don't get it. Anyway, thanks for watching.